It's an interesting one. I like the AA. We saw Alliance use this yesterday twice. I think it's one of the most underrated heroes.
Gotta be really careful about getting hit by side blades too. Suppose you do still have that bottle charge. And rune control will be the next primary thing to look at. GPK, refraction charges come back up again. A good timing for it as the Spirit just pull him in, but first blood, it's the Witch Doctor.
Freaky. Of all the heroes in Dota, this is by far one of the most efficient to trade with because that means he's attacking you in the face.
Double TP's coming down. Gambit want to try and defend this one. Toss, FNG needs to get that cask off. A Maledict, at least he connects it over on Hyde. Underneath the tower, boom. If you come in a little bit too deep, Hyde, he will fall even from just the Maledict pot will do the work. But now over to FBZ. Nope, Kez, cute.
Zai have a lot of success with, which is that HOD build, where you have the super fast creep that you then Ion Shell and look to play with. It allows you to then apply a lot of pressure to mid. Oh, TA taking a lot of damage.
TA really just... Hyde got messed up.
Yep,
he got messed up by the meld.
Yep.
And now on bottom lane, you're going to lose as well, the Abaddon. No level 6 up on him just yet.
You have so many items you could buy, it's just, you're never sure.
They're going on bottom lane once again, paralyzing cast with a Maledict. FBZ just can't walk away from this one. He's still short of level 6. Hyde wants to help him out, but what's he going to do? He can toss a hero back underneath the tier 1 tower, and Excess Vampire. They can at least get a rebuttal with the help of the Ancient Apparition, but Excess Vampire, yep, there will be enough of the tick. TA's been having a good time. Really unpressured. Number 1 on the net worth. With the smoke gank, they got to see him and then get the toss forward.
Whoa.
Just picked up the arcane ring. Is there going to be some more support coming their way? The dust, okay, they have the reveal. GPK, StarLadder, moving in as quick as he can, gets a 3-man crush at GPK. He gets the refraction up. It's up there in time. Dream's also arriving, jumping into the backlines. And GPK, yes, with the bash. Ancient Apparition cannot close the distance. And boom, they were so close, they could smell it. And they're trying to contest for the bottom runes. The top will already be taken out by Ricky, but then again, Darkseer. Oh, back. Look for your target. Darkseer wall is down. High, getting bashed up by Excess Vampire. He's going to be surged away to safety. He will reach that before. Well, then again, 3 men all going towards the TA. Ice Blast from downtown, and that's going to be one very dead GPK. Down for a long period of time, and now you're seeing Boom trying to force the issue. Great thing about Abaddon's great at bringing down these early towers.
I just can't believe it's Boom looking to make the first move on a tower. I felt like Gambit had this insane momentum.
They were waiting for the BKB.
But, dude, next item, Syndrome.
Here we go.
It's going around.
Looking for the back wall. Going to catch out 2. Able to get both the Abaddon, but then into the back lines. The Avalanche, FNG copping heavy amounts of damage very early on. Excess Vampire trying to do his own little run, but the toss in, and they stay on top of Dream. Can jump himself over towards Chargelo, giving some extra information, but pulled again back by this Remnant. No way to really properly escape. Darkseer was doing everything he could to get Dream out of there. They're coming over. Infest up, Ice Blast is coming in. They've already found one target out. The Ice Blast, the Dream instantly explodes. Chargelo will die as well. The Aegis Immortal got to the hand to GPK. So at least he got himself out of there alive with the Aegis. But it looks like Boom aren't finished just yet. Blink off cooldown in 1 second time. FNG will not escape. 3 heroes lost. You know, times too, like he's been very willing, like voice bar, I'm gonna jump right on top of 3 heroes. Yeah. Like it's not the fear of the crush, it's not the fear of the vac, which was actually like it did put the fear into you early on. And now the crush forward. Excess Vampire. Not enough information to work with there. Jumps up on the high ground, dies very quickly. And now paralyzing cast, but look towards the Abaddon. This is a borrowed time target, and look at Makoto straight to the back line. It's a good back. Here comes your Ice Blast. Almost everyone from Gambit's going to get hit by this one. At least GPK will get his BKB off. Abaddon still has the borrowed time available. Sounds for the moment, but boom, they just walk away from all of this. The illusions are following up. The first little crush comes in. Maybe tricks of the trade. Ricky can help do the damage, but again, Makoto, FNG, so low on life. Excess Vampire, they want to remove his stun, then move over towards the Ricky, they'll remove his life. Everything must go, and the Spirit, at least Chargelo can surge, run away from all of it. GPK is about to pick up his rapier. Blinks up, there she is.
Let's do it. 27 minutes in, this has got to be fast.
He can't TP back for 10 seconds though. He actually has to wait it out. But they have fortification. This will at least slow down Boom, but it won't stop him.
And both supports have Ghost Scepters. He's got to pop them before they get it off, or they're just going to survive and start stunning him, and then turn for a core.
That's going to have to be a very quick pop back. Wall catching out 2. Ice Blast is flying forward. GPK is going to get hit by this one. And man, Excess Vampire dead already. The Ricky, he can't stand in these fights either. Sitting back at his tier 4 towers. GPK's BKB is going to wear off. Almost got the toss back on him. Instead, they find the Witch Doctor. And GPK pull back in for the Remnant. You'll set it up. Let the Lotus Orb do its work, as man, he is dead, and that's game. He's going to drop the Rapier. And they are not getting that one back. It's in the hands of the Life Stealer. In game one, Boom ID. You said it multiple times already throughout this game. It just feels like they have outplayed in game one Gambit.
They can still easily win this game. Like, Oracle Troll is sick. You like 15 seconds of invulnerability on the hero.
I think they want to try and do something about Shashlo. It's been creep skipping out. Like, obviously got a hell of a lot of levels, but no Firefly available. KezQ getting the body blocks on him. Got that early slow, so that helps out. And Shashlo so low on life, they need just one more attack, and they're going to get it in from the Oracle. And that
big.
will be first blood being spilled by mid lane. That's the bigger one. Nexus Vampire got the feature block, and GPK utilizing that double damage from the bottom river. But this is still fine for Lina. I've seen her, like, she's been farming up triple stacks inside the jungle, prepped by those two supports that moved over. Now Stampede forward, AES very low on life, and KezQ's got the nuke available to get the kill. But now Dream herself turns on the whirling axes, and with the nets, the holds, Shashlo can't escape either.
Look at the positioning they have as well. Shaklow's just straight up stealing camps. Grabs a Van Brace for his trouble.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hey,
not like this.
I'm meant to be able to fly. Why can't I glide? Can there be a glide function on this one? KezQ just lost his courier. Oh, Dreamer Cell so close.
I want it.
Walk up the ramp. Walk up the ramp.
No, don't walk up the ramp. That's a bad. He's gonna drag him to the high ground himself.
1 second to Firefly.
Oh goodness.
Now the whirling axes.
He just puts him on the,
Lasso
what are you doing?
puts him on the hill. Puts him over the
what?
hill. No, back up on the hill. Centaur's going to be nearby. Stampede forward. Disruptor in the neighborhood can get the ball, as well as the Storm out Shashlo, as well as FNG. They're both caught inside of this one, and they're both going to go down with Lina rotating so quickly in. Oh boy.
That is such a strange sequence of events, because this troll will skyrocket to the top of the network charts.
They're going to go for the
instead
Lina.
of fourth. Got him.
Echo Slam, Blink Reveal. Lina needs a little bit more time, so defensively Yule Scepter up, but now Centaur gets his own hoof stop off. They've got to keep the Razor up in the air, and Volley stunned up, but then Excess Vampire will do the work with a false promise. KezQ got there in time. Now GPK and Excess Vampire, they thought they had themselves this kill. Support will arrive in the form of Shashlo, but who's going to go on? Ursha gets the fissure off, but there's nothing else to come from. The E-Blade pop is there, but it only ends up killing off Hyde. Dream has to have a big play. Troll Warlord too deep, going for the whirling axes, and then finishes the job. And looks like GPK will be able to pick up as well. FBZ, the TP out. Has someone got themselves a stun? No, they don't.
And this is looking good for Gambit.
Keep
This is
running,
why you
Kez.
pick the morph into the troll.
He's going to Glimmer Cape and then begin his
Whoa.
TP. Whoa.
Whoops.
That's not the button you were searching for. He's got Glimmer up in 2 seconds time.
Oh my God.
And maybe with a false promise and some extra heals, he's able to survive a little bit longer. Yep, into the Glimmer. All right, try and find him. Stampede also being used. That's down on the bottom lane. Because you've got Hyde trying to escape from GPK, but the Yule Scepter makes that almost impossible to do.
That's cute. Oh, he jukes him.
He's still going. He's still going. And another stun. Oh, they got the dust. That's the second charge of dust they've had to commit to kill off this
Dream's
Oracle.
just like, oh, you know what? I'm out of here.
It's like, I
done.
want to die, but you still can't make it work. Now he finally will.
Nothing you can do to cleanse it. There's no Lotus. There's no Force Staff even up yet on this Boom Squad, which
Hunting
is
again.
something they're going to need.
All for the 25-minute bounty rune. FBZ got that, but that's the only thing he'll claim.
Actually, yeah, he has the Force on Centaur. I like that decision. A lot of off-laners, I think, should do this more often. Somebody's got to grab one. Your supports don't have the luxury.
Morphling currently actually using himself, using Hyde to just thunder strike him down. He started farming up, but they break the Aegis Immortal, but there's not a secondary stun. And Chen's already ready to come to the bottom lane and try and fight this one out. Well, that Yule Scepter, a little bit of mistiming for the Fortune's End to connect, but it won't matter when Dreamer Cell can just kill off Dream.
Makoto's going to have that Ag soon. It'll be easier and easier to kill his morph. Once again, I will say Gambit, I just feel like they could be doing more, right?
I also love this from Dreamer Cell. I got a double damage rune. All right, I need objectives. Let's just take that mid-tier 1 tower. Wards up on the hillside. Earthshaker caught out by FBZ.
No
Makoto
morph,
gets the
guys.
chain stun out. And Earthshaker, he goes down before he can do anything. Remember, you still got the double damage room. The Centaur Stampede away. Not going to work thanks to the Yule Scepter. Dreamer Cell can get some extra. Just 126 damage already stolen off from him. They're trying to keep up with the Razor. They hit him so hard, and they're going to find the kill. It's FBZ who takes this streak.
You've really shot yourself in the foot here, Gambit. Maybe even the ankle, too. You're going to take a fight,
target.
The vision's
Swings
already there.
forward, gets 3-man on the fissure. Follow-up is coming. Centaur, they got him controlled for the moment. And maybe no false promise. They just break him free. The Centaur stomping over an excess vampire. He'll be able to kill him off because the Oracle did get popped, but he got everything he needed to off before this happened. The BKB starting to wear off. Troll still got his. The wall is up, and now GPK has to burn his too. And it's just trying to disengage with another 3-man fissure.
Wow.
Perfectly connecting. Dreamer Cell will fall. And Lina TPing out in the fog of war. They know the stun! And the Echo Slam X's Vampire didn't even realize he hit with the first one. They're on the hunt. Sharshlo takes to the skies. Troll, Warlord, Echo Slam instantly starts over on him. The lasso, they caught the Oracle. In the back line, Sharshlo's going to be able to get away as well after doing this. The false promise still comes in, but Dream has already popped Kezcute. Buybacks are coming thick and fast. Disruptor up in the area to get that storm off instantly. There's no other choice unless he's just going to buy back and also fight. He is already down. A quick little glimmer, but it cannot stop Dream from killing off Makoto. And this is really the game.
Yeah.
That really is the game. They're dead for way too long. GG, well played. Gambit, after game one, was really Boom outplaying them. This time, they stuck to their timings.
It's a Morph Flaying, it's an Ember Spirit, and you don't really have answers for either of these heroes.
Yeah,
there's no real stuff.
You saw the heroes they want to take out instead. Oh my God, Excess Vampire. Not a healthy man. The leech is going to be there, and Dreamer Cell loves it when this happens. First blood is way. Oh, Excess Vampire. Makoto just jumps down, at least gets himself a double stun, but the Remnant pulling back the Rubik. And that's not going to be his 4th death. 5 of the kills are Boom. That's well, okay, Chain Suns is also a nice way to work, but if you don't get the kill, Slark just backs off and heals up. While Clockwork looking for Excess Vampire, jump forward. FBZ into the rolling. Letting it go with the Rolling Thunder, and he's just constantly stomping. But then the Cogs, they're actually out for the moment, and it's actually going to be Clockwork and Snapfire who were the two to die in this, but in their second game against BA yesterday. It's like, yeah, we weren't in the right headspace for that game. Why? Because they were playing boring heroes. Middle lane, initiation starts off, FBZ, Stampede, swashbuckles down, and then gets cookied back up again into GPK. But it's the back lines where Clockwork initiated and just got popped out by the Morphling as well as the Rubik. These cogs just blocking the top ramp, and Searing Chains making it difficult for Boom to be able to escape. They're just trying to get back out again. Makoto will be able to do so.
And it's just easier for them, right? Like Clockwork, the support duo of Boom just feels kind of worthless right now. Their whole game is just, does Slark carry? And the hero's not going to do enough damage.
Jumps forward, Snapfire, tries to be protected.
He got the wave, though.
They have Dust, they had Sentries, and now Fortification comes in.
They brought back door down. The creeps got close enough, so they still have that 10 to 15 seconds to push this tower. And then the wave will get there in time for them to be able to continue. And oh my God, the damage.
That's a big silence over on Centaur. They couldn't instantly E-blade themselves, pop themselves out while Slark starts the attack over on the Morphling. Trying to shift this damage as Clockwork. Hood shocks forward. Morphling pull back in by the rope, then push back by the Cogs. He'll burn a lot of mana from this, but Clockwork, again, dying now out to Centaur. Because every time he initiates, he ends up just trying to kill himself off the Cog, try and separate the battle too, but Makoto really trying to battle against Morphin. The E-Blade makes it impossible to continue the attack in, but now with a Remnant, Dream still trying to move away from the rest of Boom, but the BKB, they're both worn off now from Boom, and look at Gambit, re-engage back in. They know this is their time. Dreamer Cell knows it's time to get away. Waveform a little bit off target as this Rolling Thunder does cause a couple of bumps out. The Snapfire dead for 70 seconds. Clockwork once again trapped inside of his own Cog, surrounded by 4 heroes, but they want a core. They want the real hero kill, and they've found one as well. There's Pangolier. Dreamer Cell's doing everything he possibly can to stop this fight, but man, FBZ swashbuckles up. They get Searing Chain together and push back down again. It's just cookie stuns, it's hoof stomps, and it's 3 heroes down from Boom.
GPK with that ag is just nigh unkillable, and he's just dancing with his opponents. Has that extra second on Searing Chains too. It's a 4-second stun and an 8-second cooldown.
Oh, Makoto wants to jump in. They're going to work here with Dreamer Cell! He has to buy back. There's no other choice. Makoto is able to astral step himself back into base. They're going to lose. The melee racks up on top. Okay, they won't buy back. There's still all the towers on bottom lane, so they won't lose much more than that. To the pit, Roshan's at 4k HP.
Oh, now it's a wall.
But now they're all getting back out again. And Melt the bounce forward from Slark. A quick force up away. Chen's able to get his distance. No real strong disarm, and Slark's in too deep. But the hook shot, backlines Clockwork, has picked up and thrown around. The Rubik's had a great time against Hyde. Still no one dead just yet, but Morphling's doing the best he can to try and catch up the Slark, who pounces himself up on top of a hill, not where he wants to be. Same thing for Clockwork inside the river. with no way out, no buyback available, so they're going to lose a big vision advantage. Maybe Centaur too far up, but nah, you got a 4-staff available. Rubik, he can be the bigger one caught as Makoto trying to stay with it, but again, another 4-staff and the Stampede. Disengage after disengage. Mortimer's kids fly inside the pit, making life difficult. Dream at least has the Aegis to the Immortal, as they wait for Dreamer Cell to pounce himself away from this fight. They don't have the vision on the hillside anymore. So Slark is trying to wrap around the back lines, at least get a support. I think he wants the Rubik, but he knows he's under vision. They just lost KezCube once again. And with the Rolling Thunder forward, FBZ now to hit pretty hard, and Rubik will end up falling. So Dreamer Cell finally getting something of what he's searching for. A little couple of hits into Shashlo and the disarm, making life a little harder, but it's also harder for the Slark. And Hyde trapped in his cogs of doom. 3 heroes down, and it really does feel pretty hard. Like, you get the Rubik, and that's what you're celebrating. That's not enough to celebrate. Not at this point in the game. 35 minutes in, you're just gonna get megged. And Gambit will be disengaging to just to re-engage. They got the rooting over on the Pangolier, and he will not get away from this one safely. Makoto joins him as well, and GG is called. Gambit will be the first team to reach the winners bracket final here at the StarLadder ImbaTV Minor.